Stop. Thank you. Alright, so now that it's clear, let's drive off. Hiya guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Salmon and I am a driving instructor, and today I'm doing a mock test with Gaurav. Now this is the first time we've met and your test is coming up very, very soon.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Now you have previously driven a manual car.
Exactly.
But your test is in an automatic car.
Exactly.
But you're back in a manual today anyways.
Yeah.
So hopefully this won't be too challenging. Purely because
I hope so. I don't think that it will be challenging, to be honest.
Okay. How many years of experience do you have of actually driving a manual car?
Okay, so I have been driving back in India for around 15 years of time.
Okay, long time then.
Yeah.
Okay, so that shouldn't be an issue because it's kind of embedded then.
Exactly.
Okay, why didn't you go for a manual car here? You know how to drive.
I said my wife prefers driving automatic, so I have opted for automatic, to be honest.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I think over time people switch over.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in Watford today, and you know how this test is going to be conducted? Do you want me to tell you a little bit about it?
No, that's fine. I know how it will be.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of driving, one manoeuvre, maybe the emergency stop, about 38-40 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Alright, so for anyone that's new to watching these videos, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and let us know what you thought of today's drive. I am going to ask you a tell me question right now, and a show me question whilst we're out on the roads driving today. Okay. So for the tell me question, could you tell me about the general condition of your tyres to be roadworthy? Okay.
So there should be no cut and bulges in the tyre, and the depth of the tyre should be 1.6 mm.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, so whenever you're ready, we can start the engine. We're going to make our way down this road and I'll let you know whenever I need you to turn.
Sure.
Got quite busy here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
At the roundabout, turn left please. Ahead of us we've got a priority sign which says we have to give priority to oncoming vehicles. It's just after this bend, so you want to make sure you approach with caution, and Gaurav does this really well. He's making sure to check his mirrors towards the right before moving across. The next priority sign ahead of us is that we actually have priority over oncoming vehicles. Again, you don't want to approach too fast in case someone's already committed. Turn right at the traffic lights. going to be taking the second exit towards Watford from here. Currently we're driving in a manual car, but Gaurav will be taking an automatic car on his driving test day. Now, as he's been driving manual for years, he doesn't have any trouble with the gears. Now, coming up to this roundabout, he happened to actually wait in second gear and doesn't realise, and manages to move off successfully. Now, provided you move off successfully, this is not a concern, but it's much harder to do this when you're a new driver. So just to summarise, moving off in a higher gear is possible, but it's not something you want to be doing, and it does burn out the clutch. Take the next road on your right, please. There's a mini roundabout ahead of us where the road marking is slightly faded. Now, I think Gaurav was unsure whether this was actually a roundabout, and he hesitated as he waited for the oncoming vehicles, so he gets marked down for this. You can pull in and park up on the left somewhere safe. That's great there, thank you. Drive off when you're ready. If you could just pull in and park up again in that space, sorry. Just in that space right here. Don't worry about the driveways. Just behind the car, but leave plenty of space, okay? That's fine there, thank you. That'll be alright. Okay, Gaurav, what we're going to do now, using that vehicle in front, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise.
Okay.
So start next to this vehicle in the road, then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths, and don't touch the pavement. Just treat it like a raised curb throughout.
Sure.
Okay? It's a lift up for reverse. Before starting any reversing exercise, remember to check over your shoulders from right to left as we're reversing towards the left-hand side. Now, I feel like Gaurav got very unlucky with this manoeuvre as everyone turned up once we were waiting in the middle of the road. Now, the real issue here is he's not looked around, and then on top of that, as he's reversing back, there is a biker waiting behind him. Now, the serious fault really comes in as Gaurav is continuing to reverse with the traffic behind, passing on our right hand side, and he is steering left, so the front of the car is swinging back into the road as the traffic is passing. Always stop when traffic is trying to get around you if there is limited space. That's fine then, thank you. And drive off when you're ready. If you just wait here for a second, you know what we'll do instead? Can we just turn around the car instead? This won't be part of your test, just so that we're going in the opposite direction, just because there's going to be no spaces to pass in for a while.
Sure.
Just stay on the road when you're doing this, don't go on the pavement, okay?
Okay.
Give me 1 second, sorry. It's not your fault, it's the gearbox. That's great, thank you. So back into test conditions.
Sure.
Just continue as normal. And take the next road on your left, please. I think it's right here.
No.
Nope.
No,
Well, it's
right.
not. Alright, so at the roundabout, turn left, please.
Sure.
And then just take the first exit on the roundabout. No, left first exit on the roundabout.
Sorry. I thought somewhere around.
And we're going to be taking the next road on the right. At the roundabout, turn left, first exit. At the end of the road, turn right, please. We're going to be following the road ahead from here. At the traffic lights, turn right, please. There is a right turn before the traffic lights, so Gaurav's making sure to not indicate before the junction has passed, so he's checking his mirrors and indicates just after the junction. Okay, now at the roundabout, we're going to be going straight ahead, second exit. Sorry, third exit.
Third exit.
That little one in between. If there is a queue of traffic in front of you and a junction on the left-hand side, make sure not to block this space. There is actually a keep clear junction here, but again, it's completely faded. Gaurav does really well to keep this space clear. The second exit on this roundabout is a really small entrance which leads into a residential road, which is why on the roundabout signboard it's marked as a very faint little line. Whereas the first, the third and the fourth exit are all drawn as thick, broad lines. You can take the next road on your right, just up there, turn right. Gaurav has a really nice approach with this right turn as he's positioned along the centre line and he's slowing down to stop. As we're approaching, the vehicle in front of us is flashing their headlights as an invitation for us to turn across their path. If you see this but you're not sure if that signal is for you, just continue to slow down until you know that the signal is definitely for you and that it is safe, and then you can turn. That's fine then, thank you. Okay, so shortly I'm going to get you to carry out the emergency stop.
Okay.
Okay, as you're driving down this road, when it's nice and safe, I'm going to be looking around and I'm going to give you this signal. Stop.
Sure.
I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and as safely as possible, but wait for my signal before you stop the car.
Sure.
Okay? Drive off whenever you're ready. What we'll do is we'll just wait for that car actually to come out of that section and then we can drive off, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, so we're doing the emergency stop, just drive. Okay, if you could just pull in here. Yeah, just signal and just kind of move into that space. Doesn't have to be perfect, don't worry. Alright, so now that it's clear, let's drive off. Okay. So just drive normally, okay?
Yeah.
Stop! Stop! Thank you. I'm not going to get you to do that again. Drive off when you're ready. So we're not doing that again, just continue driving normally, okay? When carrying out the emergency stop, Gaurav pressed down firmly on the brake and stopped the car quickly, but he did not put the clutch down. Now we did end up stalling, but this does not get counted as a minor fault, as the main objective here is to stop quickly, and he has done that. At the end, turn right please. When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would wash the front windscreen.
Sure.
You don't need to do it right now. Yeah, whenever it's safe you can do it. Thank you. right. And at the traffic lights, turn left. As we're getting to the roundabout, there is actually a queue of traffic leading towards the first exit, so the traffic on the roundabout is actually leaving the section clear for us to enter. Now, as the traffic is waiting in the roundabout, make sure to get eye contact with the driver in the roundabout to make sure they have definitely seen you and that they are waiting for you to enter. And then we're just going to turn right again, okay? And just parking up again on this road. Just in that space here will be fine. Just not on the curb, sorry.
Yeah.
That's fine there. And what we'll do is we'll just reverse back in this position in a straight line. This won't be part of your test, just kind of reverse it straight back. Alright, so that's the end of your drive. Sorry. So that's the end of your test. How was your drive?
For me, it was like quite fine. I mean, drive was fine. There were a few mistakes I believe I did during the roundabouts, might be during the changing lane. So other than that, I thought it was good.
You're actually a really good driver. Lots of really good things. There aren't a lot of faults. I feel like I can count them all in one hand.
Oh really?
So it's really good.
Nice. Should I consider it a pass or maybe?
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be a pass.
Oh.
And it was a weird one. Because it happened kind of twice, but the first one was more concerning than the second. So you would have failed because of your observation while reversing.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we did that parallel park maneuver, you went into the middle of the road to start reversing, right? As you started reversing, you checked this way.
Right.
You knew there was a biker behind you. You knew there was a car behind you,
Right.
and you could see someone turned up in front.
Yeah.
As you're reversing, the whole time your attention was on this side and here, and you're checking the mirror, but you never once checked
Oh, okay.
your blind spot. And then to make matters worse, these two, the biker, he started sort of adjusting his position as you were reversing, and you kind of just carried on reversing.
Oh.
So we shouldn't have been reversing at that point. We should have tried to... I know the car in front was there, but they're waiting, but I would have been checking that blind spot for sure. And then when that biker tried to go round, you just paused. I know you're thinking you getting out of the way means they can get through,
Yeah.
but it's just the second car driver, the grey one, he was looking at us as he's driving through. So just don't reverse when there's cars
Sure.
trying to get past you.
Make sure that I do not repeat this.
Just generally observation, like that sort of reversing. Even here, when I said reverse in a straight line, you're not looking. You remember when I did it earlier?
Yeah.
It was
exactly.
That's what you want to do when you're reversing. Okay. The second time that I was humming and ahhing was the emergency stop. So you stopped really well. We did stall while you're stopping, but that doesn't matter. That's not a fault.
Okay.
Because you stopped quickly and that's what I wanted. But to move off, you kind of started moving and then you kind of did a half check to the right to show me, look, I'm looking, but there was no all-round checks.
Right.
So again, as soon as you're about to move off, what do you want to do there?
I should have been checked, obviously. Should have checked all over through the points. And
Yeah,
all the...
literally just all around. Nice, quick check over your shoulders, mirrors. Yeah. The other faults, like I said, that I can count all in one hand. The first one was hesitation. Do you remember there was this one turn where I said, take the next road on your right?
Right.
It was actually a roundabout, like a mini roundabout.
Right.
It was faded on the floor, but you could actually see there was a sign on the left.
Yeah.
And there was a learner car coming towards you, and you just sat there waiting for him to get through, and another car came. Because we were turning right, weren't we?
Right.
Yeah?
Exactly.
So that was your first fault that you actually had. So it was hesitation. It was because of the road marking being faded, where I was like, okay, well, I can see why you're getting confused with this. Yeah. Then obviously you had one gear fault where you stalled in third gear. Mostly you did really well with the gears. I know you haven't been driving manual recently, but there were times where you knew you were in second, you're moving off easily in second as well. But if you know it's in second, just put it into first. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, I think.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll make sure that during the reverse parking stuff.
Yeah.
During my test, I'll take care of this one.
Yeah, so any reversing, it's blind spots. Just make sure there's no one around you. And if they're trying to get around you, just pause, let them through.
Sure.
And then just continue thereafter.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just that, and then the observation with the emergency stop. That's it. The rest was really nice. Overall, like I said, really nice drive. It's just the observation and then you'll be good.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll take care of this.
Brilliant. Okay, I was actually expecting you to pass. That's the funny thing. As you were driving off, when you first started, he's a really good driver. We're going to have a nice pass today. And then that manoeuvre happened.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Good luck with your test. Let us know how it goes because it's next week. So hopefully that will all go well.
Thank you.
And that's it from us today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully today's video has been useful for you guys as well. If it has, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment down below and let us know what you thought of today's drive, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, and thank you for taking part.